What's good people, it's JayCactus here, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down how I make loops. I'm actually in the middle of creating a free loop kit, so I thought why not show you guys the process and hopefully you can take something from it. But if you haven't already, then please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be dropping even more content now, so yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so before we get into making the loop, I just wanted to give you a quick preview of some of the ones I've been working on recently. So there's a few different vibes that I've got going. So I'm not playing the full loops, but you kind of get the idea. So for today's loop, I'm not really sure what I'm going to go for yet, but I'm going to have a loop around and see what instruments I've got, find one that I like, come up with some melodies and then go from there. So I'm thinking maybe a flute. Yeah, maybe something like okay, so I'm actually going to record this in just to make a start. And then I'm going to quantize this, so Control A and then Q. And I didn't play that quite right because you can see some notes are really lower than the others. So I'm going to start by bringing everything to the same velocity by holding Shift and dragging. And then I'm going to hit Alt and R to randomize it. In fact, let's start off with some more notes first. So I'm going to keep everything on the same velocity. And then I think I'm going to double this up by bringing it an octave higher. And then maybe some lower notes as well. And then bring it up to, I'm going to go with the note I've used here, so G sharp. And then I'm going to highlight everything, randomize the velocity. So that's an okay start, but I'm going to add to this. So I'm going to pull up another instance of Omnisphere. Now I think I'm going to have a look at some guitars. Right, so this one might work. I might just keep it simple like that. So I'm just playing E and G sharp because they're the notes I used in the previous melody. Again, I'm just going to quantize this. They're a bit too random, so I'm going to redo that. I like the vibe we've got so far. Now I'm thinking one more instrument, and I'm actually going to pull up Electra X for this one. And maybe go with a lead. Alright, so maybe something like See, I like this sound, but I don't like the initial noise that it makes. Because when you hold the note and move on to the other one, I think that sounds 10 times better. So I'll show you a trick how to get rid of that initial noise if you don't like it. So I'm going to make these longer. Nope. And then I'm going to record this in, but I'm going to record it twice so that when it hits the second part of the loop, it would have cancelled out that noise. So I'll show you what I mean. Right, so now I've got this. The bits that are hanging over are the bits that create or erase that initial sound. I am going to bring these on time though. Perfect. I'm going to drag that to the end. So I'm going to send this lead to a mixer channel. I'm also going to create this pattern on the playlist. I'm going to arm the disc recording, and then I'm going to render just the lead. Full song, cut remainder. And now I'm going to cut this in half because it's the second half that doesn't have the initial noise. So now it should be right. But we also need to remove the MIDI file from the pattern as well. Yeah, that sounds better. Now I'm just going to send each one to a mixer channel. This needs to be on 3. Start by leveling it out. Take some lows out of this one. About there. Same for this. Right, now I'm going to put some effects on them just to make it a bit more interesting. So on the guitar I'm thinking maybe a short delay, ping pong mode, let's bring the input and the feedback down, pan it a bit more. Also going to take out some highs just gently. Bring this down. Now I'm going to try some effects on the master channel so it affects everything. Okay, so once I've got all of the instruments that I want for the loop, usually you want about 3 for a loop. You don't want to overdo it because people still want to add things to it. Okay, so I just went back and changed a couple notes in that lead. I just wanted a few more of those slides and you'll hear them when I record it in. So I'm also going to record everything into Edison so that it's grouped together. So the first thing that you want to do is go on edit properties and name the loop. So for this one I'm just going to call it strange. 140 BPM, and then I know I'm playing in the key of A minor. And then I'm going to tempo sync so that it registers the tempo of the project. Hit accept, and then I'm going to change this to on play. Make sure it's on song mode, and make sure that you have everything in the playlist that you need to record. So back on Edison, have it on play, hit record, press play. And I like putting it on play and song mode because it will actually register where the loop is. So if I double click this, you can see I've got this perfect loop here. And then from here, I can normalize this. And then I can delete the part at the end. And then I should have a perfect loop, but we can check it. Perfect. If you were getting clicks or pops, you could go on here and click on declick in all regions and then do it again for out all regions, but this one sounded fine to me. So I've got it normalized, it's looping perfectly without clicks or pops. So now I'm just going to click on here, save sample. I like to create a folder for each one because usually I'll export each individual stem so that when people are using the loop pack, if they don't want to use the bass, for example, or they don't want to use the lead, then they can just take that out and stick with one instrument, which comes in handy. So I hope you took something from that. As I said, I'm in the middle of dropping a free loop kit, so keep a lookout for it. I'll probably be dropping it on my Instagram, and I might do another YouTube video once it's released as well. So my Instagram is just at JayCactus Music. It's going to be completely free, so hopefully everyone can make some fire with it. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you next time.